Welcome to the Microlearning edition of Willow Bridge Leadership Foundations. This is an abridged version of Module 3, Leadership Competencies for Managing and Leading Talent. This module will focus on core leadership competencies, defining what good leadership looks like, and how these competencies show up in our day-to-day decisions and actions. Let's begin. You might be asking, what are leadership competencies? Well, competencies are the knowledge, skills, behaviors, and mindsets that enable someone to lead effectively, regardless of role, industry, or level. Think of them as the must-haves that distinguish the strong leaders from the average ones. So now you might be wondering, why are competencies important? Competencies create a shared language around what's expected of our leaders at Willow Bridge. They enable us to drive better hiring and promotion decisions, provide a roadmap for leadership development, strengthen organizational performance, and anchor our culture and strategy. Let's talk about our different levels of leadership at Willow Bridge. First, we have our leaders of self. Our leaders of self are individual contributors. We call them our drivers. Second, we have leaders of others. Leaders of others are our managers and senior managers. We call them our champions. Third, we have our leaders of leaders. Leaders of leaders are our directors and senior directors. These are also our regional property managers and AVPs. We call them our strategists. Fourth, we have our leaders of the function. Leaders of the function are our vice presidents, senior vice presidents, and regional VPs. We call them our architects. Lastly, we have the leaders of our organization. Leaders of the organization are our regional SVPs, our EVPs, and our C-suite. We call them our visionaries. At Willow Bridge, we think it's very important that our leaders can both manage and lead talent. There are 5 ways that we expect our leaders to perform in this area. Let's talk about all 5. The first is talent selection. Talent selection is a strategic discipline that ensures we bring in the people who will succeed in the job and strengthen our culture, capabilities, and long-term performance of the business. The second is performance management and leadership. Performance management and leadership are the capabilities to guide, develop, and inspire employees and teams to perform at their best while fostering a healthy, inclusive, and high-trust work environment. Third is coaching and developing employees. Coaching and developing employees is building the capability and performance through the feedback, coaching, and intentional development of others. Fourth, we have employee engagement and retention. Employee engagement and retention foster a culture where employees feel valued, motivated, and connected to the organization while implementing strategies to reduce turnover, in addition to retaining top talent. Last is managing employee performance. Managing employee performance is about setting clear expectations, monitoring results, providing timely feedback, and holding individuals accountable in order to drive consistent performance and growth. So here's a quick recap. Visionaries lead the organization. Architects lead the function. Strategists lead other leaders. Champions lead others. And drivers lead themselves. Thank you so much for watching Microlearning Module 3 of Willow Bridge Leadership Foundations. We hope you'll join us for Module 4. See you soon.